Yes, so
first of all, people they need to understand.
yes, so my country people them. Sorry about that. Sorry, say when our countryman it come live a few minutes later than programmed. As now join, when I continue for share. Today, na the 27th of August 2020, when Thursday, as now join, when I continue for share my country people them. As now join, when I share, you join, you share. Now so, we will begin the live broadcast in the next few minutes. Today, na Thursday, the 27th of August 2020. Hello, Stefan Adam. Hello to you too. I see you. I see all my country people them. Yes, Claude Fali B Versace is say anthem. A1 wa anthem. Okay, since we you don't request the anthem and you request them very politely, I go grant your wish and I go play for una first. Because me where the talk, I've been at the Kumkum Massa, the king of all the black legs. We go start now with the Kumkum anthem. Una listen.
Them. You see, be happy for the kill people. So no be catchy, bring it with the accent I cannot.
Hail the Kumkum Massa, we the Cameroonians, we pledge our loyalty. Kumkum Massa, you shall free our country from terror. And your blessing shall be like the stars above. The Most High God shall be your guide.
Thank you plenty, my country people them. So as now understand, I've been at the Kumkum Massa, the una countryman, the king of all the black legs. Today we get a very special presentation for una. As now understand, una countryman be they pay the past few weeks. I be they Cameroon. We work at Cameroon all over Yaoundé, work at go other places then, but even at all places where una countryman they go, where we get to turn on the cameras to go live. Because my mission for pay be been a personal one, family related, even though when I countryman find time for do some black legism, why we will be there for day. So now I go play for una this video for make una understand first of all where to be the DDR process, because for really explained the DDR process, if I may una hear from person where you yourself in the DDR process itself. For me, person where it dey inside the DDR center, where it dey for the person where it wear the shoes, it know who's how they pinch. Nasri Clovis, now one of our activists, they will come out from Boya DDR center. I go play for una one video we be recording for May 2020 for explain for una briefly exactly what the DDR process it be and the DDR centers. Una make sure say una continue for share as una join me one for share, one for get at least 1,000 shares for this live broadcast today. When I know say when I countryman, I need to come live as often, and I come live around 10 a.m., which is not really normal now because I get other things and for do I'm later on today. So now why did I decide to come live very early? Because I think say this particular message where one person for explain one or two things them. I feel only explain them using the help of the Amba force themselves and some kind of things that they were, you know, are not really living for Clovis to explain because maybe no go explain them exactly the way it make all man understand, make it hear them a flop. Or for Joe or for DDR Santa Bamenda or Beltus or Kingsley or all the other activists the way they did on this platform. So now why that way when I countryman decide to come live myself today, the Igwe. So may when I enjoy this this rare occasion, say when I countryman the live. When I mash fire for continue to share. I see all when I Carl Nelson, I see you, JJ, I see you too. So welcome on board. So now I go play for una that video. Make una watch him. Na Oka Nasri Clovis in the talk. Una listen.
Not very much. Then that my brother question when he ask me say, where to be DDR center? He will tell me say, so other fighter come me say, wait up you go on, give it, you do that, do it. Good and fine. I will answer your question very clean and clear. And for the last time, make man not answer me this very question again. Because I don't make it possible that I can 2 times to answer this very question. First of all, I will first abbreviate you what to be DDR. The full meaning for DDR is NDDR. Whether instant waiting, national disarmament and demobilization, the also have reintegration of ex-Amazonian fighter. For friends say ex-combatant. People they don't really to drop down their gun by their own self when no man of force them. When you move that in, you get DDR. Whether disarmament and demobilization and reintegration. Where it means you first accept, say you want peace, you drop your gun, the disarmament that. The demobilization where they come, they will enter inside the center. First, they will take you, go to therapies. When I mean, you know, say, most of them fight and not fine. We don't take so many drugs, we are not fine. Tramadol, caillou, cocaine. Other audition, that whiskey, who got money that you never chop. You drink that whiskey, it destroy your system. No fit the better your vision a lie, it destroy your system. You need to go through that process to better yourself, make yourself look healthy. You know, say the mentality don't put out for your brain about the government, say the government bad. You need to move on for your brain, say no, the government, your country. You need to know say that animal when they fight and everybody shoot on yourself, na your brother. You need to get the love. You don't develop the love, the calmness. When that's because you shoot you, I'm a bow, you don't shoot you. You don't come off for yourself. Because that time, when I get the anger so much for your mind, where you must go through therapies. You don't oversee blood. You know, to just take you disarm with the population. No, because you'll be a threat to the population. You must pass through therapies before they reintegrate you back for society, for better your future, for contribute to the development of this field for this country. No man they kill you. May you understand. So they don't integrate the first batch. They pass through the same process, but they don't integrate them now. They do better for the people that they work today. So you too, you must go through the process. Like how me too, I don't go through the process. Very soon, the second batch can be integrated. My brothers, that's what DDR mean. Number two, I will simply come to understand, DDR is not a prison. First of all, we need to understand. Because no man will force you to come for you. Now your willingness to come for you. Where it means you don't look and say what you do on a very bad thing. You decide to drop your gun down. You decide to save your life and save the people their life. You can't say, well, Papa, I don't do mistake. You come. They will grant you amnesty. Listen, me I educate you, so I don't understand. Amnesty, they need to cry, they need to count how many evil you don't do, what you don't commit them, your atrocities you don't do them, nobody will judge you. They already, if you get amnesty, they already forgive you for everything what you don't do, and the government already forgive you. Now, you start a new life. They are new learner determine the type of person you will be tomorrow in the society. If you want to decide to go back in criminal act, they will get you arrested and jailed for it. They will judge you like a normal person. Yes, that's what you know. That's what they are there. That's what they think. Because that don't get the post, they don't integrate you in society. You start better your life. You must not say because at least they don't kind of go through that therapist. They don't make you may not say your brain. You don't even forget that kind of anger. You need to calm down. So especially somebody slap you, so you come on, go, you don't react. So kind of things there. So that may that anger in you, that bloodshed or the share may come out of your mind. You better your future tomorrow. So may you know say DDR, first of all, is not a prison. DDR not been a military running. Not been a military to run DDR. DDR they under the Minister of Territorial Administration, which is civilian running, which now Paul and Tanganji. Then you get Fayongo Francis, where now the Minister of Disarmament. He therefore both northwest, southwest. For this Anglophone crisis in Great Town today, you need to understand. So that's what DDR did. DDR not been a place for go, not been a prison, not been a place where you go to kill you. From the DDR center where you did, you will benefit some little things that will help you tomorrow after they'll be integrated. The other than see me for farm, where I'll be strong to do 1 or 2 crops. That one out of my own willingness. Not that someone force me. No. Because I look as I've been learned that it will help me tomorrow. Even after my integration, even if I'm always going to play while I work tomorrow, for going to play I will be tomorrow, I will be able to turn around, make my small agriculture for my corner house, the chop with my family tomorrow, I'll start building tomorrow. Because now they start a new life. Now they start a new life. We never get no life, we don't get nothing. Now we're integrated so we start a new life. When we say I learn that thing that for if he assist me tomorrow, you learn drive it too for year. The necessity. If you know I'm getting small thing that will go on for year. Where if you help yourself for the little of time where it will be, you feel be able for the real for at least get that small knowledge. That basic knowledge that will help you tomorrow for your life. Yes, it will help you tomorrow for your lifestyle. That's so the process there. No business until man will fool you every day. I believe say when they use on our brain, when they use on our emotion, we want to understand very well. Number 3 part, you ask me say, wait government will do it for you when you drop your gun. Beautiful question that will answer you perfect. One, I will also say, wait till you will do it for Cameroon government. Wait till you will do it for Cameroon government. Now first of all, ask yourself. Number 2, ask like answer that question and say, then you be carry gun, enter for bush. How much Amazonian government don't pay you for risking your life or die for nothing? They scam you, fool you, enter for bush. You want someone that want me to give you money, me they award you. Is that no madness? Push, what way you do? You must think about that. Surrender, you gain your amnesty, they reintegrate so that you better your future. You understand? Number one, I'll tell you again, I say, wait, I might tell you something. When you drop your gun, you never do Nami Clovis good. No one day, you never helped me for no way of my life. Nothing no other for me. No. You never do Cameroon government, no good when you drop your gun. You never do a favor. You never do President Paul Biya favor, no one day. You never do our Prime Minister Joseph Jongote any favor. You don't want to do no person. You don't want to do my countryman, the king of all black like a favor. No. You don't do yourself a favor. No, your life, maybe not my life. If you die, then you don't die, no, me I die. I get my life to live, you already die, I die. You must understand, say, first of all, you drop your gun and save your own life. You want me to pay you for save your life? That is madness. Now, I will ask you, say, wait, if you drop that gun, you will save your community for your own atrocity the way you commit for the people. That papa, if you give a kill in a black leg, you know, will kill you again. That girl will go holy, forcefully holy by before you rape and sleep. And I do, I'm not sure a day. If it was I don't sound like done a lie, don't want to be true. I don't just this one I do. I know how to call me for you. We'll do all the thing them. Or don't do all the thing. Nothing you want to talk about. No. You don't save now. You don't save now your little sister. You go kidnap person. You kidnap now your own brother. But when you surrender, you will save that stuff for kidnapping. Your village, your community will get a peaceful life. Life will turn back to normalcy. Like their life will different village because you tell your person different village, people go die. And no matter that way, as you be armed by them for any community, people go die because we are there for that community. By you killing them, you the Amba fighter, or when I will exchange bullet between you and the Cameroon military. Because the Cameroon military they protect integrity for the country. By exchanging those bullets, straight blood will pass around, big nonsense civilians will die for nothing. At the day end, we will publish and cry a genocide when a baby lie, when I will start them. Because wait, that's why they don't fool we. They will take that very picture now, go for their embassy them, go immigration office, go take them, cry, they give them asylum, they give them.
Okay, my country people them, thank you plenty for all the country people them, the black legs and all kind of people them where they on the platform right now. Una the watch and una the share. I thank you plenty. Make we try as much as possible for make sure say we'll get at least 1,000 shares for this live broadcast today. Thank you, Chaka from Kraidai. I see all una comments. You've been a top fan and you've been a top sharer today. Thank you, G-Man, Passman, and all the other country people the way they here, they be assembled, they do watch and they participate in one way or the other. Right. When I don't listen to Okan Nasri Clovis, been a one of our brothers the way they for DDR Center for Boya, he explained for una in great detail what the DDR centers be and the DDR process itself. I don't dispute that video early this morning on KontriPipo WhatsApp groups them. So as for remind people them what the DDR centers and the DDR process it be all about in the first place. Now, all the enemies of Cameroon, all the Amba fools, they don't align themselves for attack the DDR centers, especially on their propaganda machines them for Facebook and all other social media platforms them. The question we get to ask yourself now, say why? Why did they attack the DDR centers? Why did they attack the DDR process? I'll go explain for now. It is a very simple answer, and Clovis don't give one the answer today. Say because the DDR centers and the DDR process now, one thing that way it be sure, it be guaranteed for end this Ambazonia madness. I could go on to explain one or two other things them as time goes on, and if I remember, I go talk him. So now, as I don't talk him, one of the people the way they go feature for this live broadcast today, you get Eric Tato. Let me see. Yes, you get this Ambazonia idiot when Paul Nilong ego feature for this live broadcast today, and you also get Eric Tato Tano ego feature for this live broadcast today. Now, two of the Amba fools, and that way they go feature, and I go use them as case study for explain for now exactly some of the things that they go on in the background, and then we go also go around for talk about the so-called war draft. And I will let Eric Tato explain for now a little bit more about what the war draft it be. And war draft it basically been my trip to Boya part 2, where it can happen, which is fantastic. So now I contribute them. Before we go further, I will go play the Cameroon national anthem for all our patriots them. Stand up for the Cameroon national anthem and contribute them. Thank you plenty my country people them. So that one now in a Cameroon national anthem for all the black legs them and all the country people them where they love Cameroon and they want me peace return back for Cameroon. When I continue for March Fire for share this live broadcast. Now I go play for una videos, 2 videos from Eric Tato Tano, and then I go also go on for play 4 clips from Paul Nilong. All of these, they record them now yesterday on their live broadcast them. Yesterday when at the 26th of August 2020. No mean that something may happen a long time ago. In the past few days and weeks, when I don't see a lot of attacks against the DDR centers and the DDR process. People, the way, even some newspapers, the way they not be ever write about the DDR centers or the DDR process. Now they come out for attack the DDR centers, for attack the DDR process, for spread lies, fake news and propaganda against the Disarmament Commission. Why is that? I will explain those things and for understand the importance of the DDR centers, and also for make una understand what una need for do for protect and preserve the disarmament process, because now the one thing that way a guarantee for bring we lasting peace as far as this Ambazonia terrorism it be concerned. So now I contribute them. When I listen to Eric Tato Tano, but before we go to Eric Tato Tano, I want to see say okay, now Eric Tato Tano that they going to talk next. Now listen.
I want to go to the DDR center that La Republic has brought some 3 guys. I saw it somewhere. They brought some 3 guys. They're making noise that the Amba don't come out. They're waiting for permission. They'll enter. They'll get into the bushes. You see, they should.
Okay, my contributor. Wait till where Eric Tato they talk about the 3 guys. They talk now about the 3 amigos. Them. They talk now about Joel and Hamza and Zambrota. These 3 guys them from DDR Center Bamenda. Now what did they respond to? And why they talk about these 3 guys? Obviously now because of una countryman. If una countryman it never go for Bamenda, it go talk to these guys them, it involve them in sensitization. Eric Tato no for even know say these guys that exist. But it be forced for can't talk about them now because of the impact where the guys that they create them. without una countryman, without the black legism and with the sensitization on social media, with these guys from DDR centers of Bamenda and Boya, without this sensitization, no man, no for even the talk about the disarmament commission in the first place. Make una understand that one. Okay, now I will play the other audio, the other video of Eric Tato. Una listen.
When I tweeted here, those of you who follow me, I told people that many fighters have left the DDR center. And I brought a breaking news where the military arrested, took some boys, they were bringing them to the DDR center, they shot them and killed 6 of them.
So Eric Tato talk say the military arrested, they brought some boys. Wait, Eric Tato, get your facts straight. You call yourself a journalist. So did the military arrest the terrorists, or were they ex-combatants who willingly and voluntarily dropped their guns? Get it straight, because you know, be clear. Because if they catch and they get every right to do whatever they want to do with them. If you don't believe me, ask Amba boys and wait where they do. If they by mistakenly get hold of even firefighter, even prison warder for Cameroon, even teacher, even lawyer, what the Amba boys did do with them? Now the question that for you. So get your facts straight. Did they arrest the terrorists, or did the guys surrender themselves willingly and they want to go for disarmament center? Because if they want to go for disarmament center, I sure say the same Amba boys them, they know who's the divisional offices the day. They know who's the Gendarmerie day. They know who's the DDR centers the day. No be secret. Why they not just walk in? Why? They don't just walk in. Why they say now Cameroon government say they arrest? Okay, man, just play that part again. Una hear how when Tiff man want talk. Una just hear how it's a sort of fumble over where he want talk. Una listen again.
News where the military arrested, took some boys, they were bringing them to the DDR center, they shot them and killed 6 of them. I think something like that. They shot them and killed them.
Yes, I think something like that. So, you the talk say they shot and killed 6 people. You don't know you one of that person where they kill him in name. The person where they kill him, no big family. So there's 6 of them. It means that now 6 women they born that picking them at least. I will assume saying that 6 women they born them. They picking them too, they get papa, they get auntie, they get cousins them, they get friends them. Any person that ever can cry, complain, say if they send a brother for DDR center or for disarmament, then they kill him. Even one. Who said they complain day before you the talk say so take 6 because even Tapang Ivo the certified liar it can't talk exactly the same thing, but then it talks in a 7. Tapang he are the own +1, of course. So now they only talk this thing for about 2 months now. Say they don't kill 6 picking the way they go disarm themselves, but it not be capable for even talk one of that so-called picking in name where it say it be dropping guns and then apparently they kill them. It not be able for, I mean, just one. Even the other people, the way they don't write some newspaper articles and say they saw some picking, they don't run from DDR center. They don't even name one of the picking the way they talk say they don't run from the DDR center. Because we name Okanasri Clovis, Kawa Yannick, Bertus Atesson, Kingsley Atabongofak, we name Joel, Agwe Joel, we name Zambrota and the other ones the way they're there for DDR center right now as I speak. And the other hundreds of picking the way they don't already integrate them. They then now they work, they live ordinary lives as citizens them. No money to touch them, no money to hamburg them. They okay, we give una the list. They now ordinary citizens them. Now human beings the way they be present, where you feel account for them. But these phantom ones where they talk say they don't come out run. One name they no fit give them. The one they talk say they don't kill them. One name they no fit give them. Now I go come back and explain for now why they go through this extent for attack the DDR process in the first place. And I go make Hamuna understand some of the intricate details them and why we get for work very hard for protect the DDR process and the DDR centers. When I listen for the rest of the video, and then after this, we go play na Paul Nilong, your own attack where they attack DDR centers. So yesterday again, where you go for live broadcast, all where they get for talk now, the number 1 target now the DDR centers, the DDR process. There is a specific reason why. Even me for all the enemies of Cameroon that they attack now the DDR centers. Una listen.
On the road, the guys were coming, they took them from the Kumbago, from the Tiki area. So they bring them to Boya, to the DDR center in Boya. They shot and killed them. And after that, when I brought that story, many of the guys were at the DDR center. What did they do? They listened to it, they investigated and themselves, they saw that it was the truth. They started running away from the DDR center. So the centers became dry. And I came and said that many of those fighters, ex-fighters, they are running away. And when they brought the football match that they played.
Okay. The many. Now, that's how you feel understand some person they talk lie when they just use random words like many. Because you know if you quantify what they talk, many of the fight, but you know if you name one. Okay, fighters they run. How we know? If he know, then he must at least know at least one of the fighters. And then at the end of the day, Matt Teuna, first of all, why were Eric Tato, Tapang Ivo, Ayabacho Lucas, Paul Nilong, and all the Amba fools them, even Mimi Mefo and all the people the way they've been enemies of progress of Cameroon, whether they attack the DDR process. Why is that in the first place? Now, because it be effective. And now because now one of the things in that way, it will bring an end to this madness. It will bring an end to this Ambazonia terrorism. And when I understand a lot of people the way that they benefit from Ambazonia terrorism. Now the reality that starting with the politicians them that they benefit, a lot of them that they benefit. Look at even MRC Camto. It is looking for ways to make hay while it's sunny right now. Now the reality that even SDF they try for benefit from it. Now the reality that even for CPDM, people that they inside the way that they try for make hay while it is sunny. They try for benefit from the DDR process. People that they way that they apply for asylum papers them for diaspora. Okay, they no one made this madness the end because if it end today, all things go back to normal. The asylum documents it go fall through. They not go get the papers. So you think that they want to make it stop? Hell no. They could do all kind of things for make the see and say they so problem there for country, war there for country. The more people they die, the more they keep people them, the more some other individuals them they benefit. People they don't find various ways for benefit from una suffering on the ground inside Cameroon. Now the reality that. And those people them, they not agree make the thing end just like that. They could do all kind of way. They could sabotage any effort where it could bring peace, it could bring stability, it could bring an end to the madness. Okay, I could go now go play Paul Nilong in audios them, and as they talk, if I get one or two things them for talk for Adam, I go can't explain them for my KontriPipo them. When I listen to this idiot Paul Nilong, but first, maybe I bring yes now Paul Nilong that
they have killed 200. It's not 150. It's 200 have been killed. It's 200 have been killed in DDR in Bamenda. So anybody who is going to any DDR center, those who are in the DDR center in Goya, please disappear.
Disappear.
Disappear. I am advising you, disappear. Don't not follow Kawa and the Clovis and the whatsoever. Those people are taking drugs.
Okay.
They are taking hard drugs. They live on hard drugs.
So this idiot, you know, he say Amba boys when they did for Bush, they take tramadol, Caillou, cocaine, and all of those hard drugs. You know, he. It worry now the one they did for DDR center said they take drugs. Anyways, it continue with the comedy when I listen.
They live on hard drugs. Where is Nambere? Nambere is in regret. And he will continue to regret until he dies. Okay,
if Nambere they regret, why not going back for Bush? That is a simple question. Ehad, Nambere, if you regret, go you back for Bush. Escape some man tie rope for your food, hold you for who's away day. You been a free man. You come on work at all corner. You know be there for my 17 the other day. You know there for your own day, turn up and down. If you did regret, if any ex-combatant they were they regret, why drop your guns? Please. We take gun and beg you. Go back for Bush. Go carry the gun. No man will beg no Amba boy for dropping guns. Hold the gun with the camp, with kumkum, without soup. In fact, we will turn your own kumkum, put sansan and chukuchuku and nails inside, and you go swallow them without okra soup. Yes. If you don't like for disarm the, for drop your guns, go you back for Bush. Go carry them. Wait till your own day. Hard. Usa biabia day. Usa Beltus, Usa Virus, Usa Amigo, Usa Shinarambo, the plenty, Usa Koraman, Usa Boss Acid, Usa Ivomba, yes, Usa Nambere, Ide for Yaounde. That is a reality. So as we talk, if you be things that you disarm, you drop your guns, then not by mistake, go you back for Bush. No run, go for a francophone zone. Go back inside that bush. Go carry the gun. First of all, no Amba boy, no fit come for DDR center, it go back for Bush. You know why? Now only Amba. We go leave you now with Amba. Because it don't become black leg no. Wait the way they go do for ye. It go bad pass wait where they do for Madame Ayafo Florence. Now the reality that make some picking by mistake for Didi Asin and then come on say they go back for bush. Make we see him. Go make we see him. I dare you. In fact, I go pay your transport for go that bush. I go sponsor you. I go draft. We are coming to the war draft in a minute. We will discuss about war draft briefly. So yes, any ex-combatant where it thinks say he want going back for bush, I beg you, pack your cargo, go you. Pack your cargo, go you back for bush, make we see him no. We will leave you not only in the hands of your colleagues, them, your best friends, where they sit there for bush. Now they go know what to do with you. Yes, because you've been a black leg already, no be so. They go teach you the meaning of black leg. Yes. So now wait to that. So when I listen, the idiot they talk say picking the camp for DDR center and then they run go back for bush. That one that you get to be the stupidest person when you don't get two eye brain cell for even believe that one. You get to be the stupidest person for beliefs the Amba boy come for DDR center where it drop your guns. If the Amba boy the year say you did plan for drop your guns, they kill you. And then for years say you don't drop your guns. So then you go for DDR center and then you come up for the DDR center now, you come back for Amba Bush. Nah, lie. Now the biggest lie that. But anyways, this frustrated Amba fool in the name of Paul Nilong, it continue. When I listen.
Until he dies. The blood of Ambasonians is on his head and it will remain there. So fellow Ambasonians, now it's time for us to act. It's not time for us to be writing and signing papers. No. They are killing our children every day. They are killing our people every day. Look at what happened in Molang. In Molang this morning. Look at the houses that have been destroyed. And you say want to see and we are waiting for what? Go back to your LGA. I'm giving you this message because you have to change your LGA now. I'm giving you, look, let these boys even come into the town, hide somewhere and shoot. Yeah. Let them just shoot.
So when I hear what Paul Nilong talk, he said let these boys just come into town, hide somewhere and shoot. Just shoot. It could go on for make that point abundantly clear. I go play the video for una. When I go hear what we talk, and exactly what it mean. Ma play that one for now. Mo not even go now for talk about the attack with the attack the DDR center. He said they don't kill 200 Pekin for DDR center for Bamenda. Okay, now he said they kill 200 Pekin but he not know ye one of the Pekin name. The Pekin no be get mommy. Ma talk say 200 Pekin they kill them. Now how many mommy they born the 200 Pekin them? 100 plus. Where they born the 200 Pekin them? How many papa them? How many uncle, how many auntie, how many cousins them? Some of the Pekin the way they be in Amba in the first place. And then they run from Amba, go for DDR center because before they eat the toxic this so the so-called Cameroon military apparently killed the Pekin them. So now then where they there for diaspora where they be know the fighters, then where they go. Why they never blow the wheels to say this so they kill the Pekin them? Why they not show me one picture? Yesterday, Cameroon military they go inside Boyo. So-called General Arke, he run like Arata. They compromised about 6 for Boyo yesterday. I don't post at least 3 of them kunyam, their pictures them. When I don't take I job Christmas, when I don't see the videos them, the pictures. When me I don't post and say this kunyam name been a Emmanuel, this kunyam name been a Eben. They compromise for Boyo for this village, Abo village for Fundong subdivision. I show you now. But then the Amba fools they can't tell and say they don't kill 200 guys for DDR center, but they don't get them one picture, one. Just one for sure we send evidence. They said they don't kill some picking. They don't get them one name. They don't get them one picture for sure. That's to tell you say even their own lies them. Their own lie they get bia on top. Very stupid kind lies them. Okay. Okay. Now, Mona understand to say this. So in the beginning, when they be talk about Ambazonia, this Amba terrorists they be talk make their propaganda for Facebook. They be talk say no Amba boy no they drop your guns. Let me show they be talk. Say no fighter, then they drop your guns. Say no fighter, say Kawaya Ning na fake. They say no fighter, I know they drop your guns. That time don't pass. They cannot say that anymore. That is due to the brilliant job where we, the black legs, don't do for sensitize the general public. We work very hard. From James Okumba, myself, Kumkum Massa, to all the black legs, and we share the message. Nambere, with the help of the other guys from Prime Minister's office and Soxens Congo, Nambere come out, Nambere be the so-called general. Now, they call Nambere name, say, who's that Nambere? Nambere be IG so-called general. Now, Themselves said they accept him. Say it is so, Nambere be an Amba and Nambere don't drop your guns. Now, the twist where they twist them now for talks to Nambere, they regret. Nambere, if you regret, go you back for bush. Some man tie your foot. No, go you back for bush. No, for bush, maybe we see him no. Nonsense. So now they deny say no Amba boy you drop your guns. Now they talk say so they 200. They be there for DDR Center Bamenda, then they kill him. Me I be there for DDR Center Bamenda 2 or 3 days ago. I was there. Present, I do live broadcast for the DDR Center inside Bamenda. I see 100 plus ex-combatants inside the center. If they say they key 100, it means say they so. They say they key 200. It means say they be doing at 300 inside the DDR Center. Now so they talk no, but then the same Amba fools that they talk today so Amba but they need drop their gun. So dear Amba fools, make up your mind. If you want for lie, at least lie for the way it will be plausible way. Even idiot for fam. If you like Amba boys the way they shit no white blast, if you even believe you say you the lie. Because this lie, it don't even hold water. It don't make no sense. For you for talk say no Amba boy need drop your guns. And then the next they can't talk say 6 Amba boys they be drop their guns, they kill them. And then the next they can't talk say no, now 200 Amba boys they be drop their guns, they kill them. Make up your mind. Are Amba boys dropping their guns or are they not dropping their guns? Because at the end of the day, this news is sweet me go past. Because as they continue to talk about DDR centers, they do now my job for me. They work now for me. All of them now black likes them. Because they promote the DDR center and the DDR process. Because they always when a countryman always want for do. Now forget the general public for understand say the DDR center exists. The DDR process it be effective. And now that the Amba fools them, we don't thoroughly defeat them. For their own propaganda, now that them they can't confirm and for we say the DDR centers they operate and the DDR centers they be effective. The DDR process it be effective because hundreds now that them they confirm them say hundreds of Amba boys they drop their guns. Now them they confirm them. And then now they twist them for talk lies say they kill them because they don't say and say all the propaganda where they don't do and for try to stop the Amba boys they made them not drop their guns. And you know they work. Amba boys they don't wise. Amba boys, they drop their guns every day. They go for DDR center and they know if you stop them. And the only way where they fit try for stop them now for talk say, if you go for DDR center, they go kill you. Now for make up lies say they keep picking the day for DDR center. They don't try for talk say, they want the way they did for DDR center, no be Amba, no be not to but we don't do a fantastic, marvelous job for sensitize the general public, for put the same ex-combatants out there, make they talk for themselves because when you be there inside the bush, when they chop white rice with kawa yanik, sleep mosquito can't bite on the same with beltus, sleep for the same kwakwa bed on a kwara bed they call them with the same joel for Bamenda. When I be there inside the same bush, when I fight the same fire, when I chop the same chop, when I wear the same odeshi and other kind of thing them. No idiot, don't do for diaspora. Where you can't lie, you say this, so that guy no be been an Amba, you believe him. When I have friend where you know him very well, when I be there for bush together. So now why that way it be very important for we for mash fire, for this sensitization, for continue for do what we do at the level of the disarmament. It be very important. And now why that some people they want to talk, they say, oh, countryman, or this and that. Why they so they say they DDR center for Bamenda? Why the guys they need to come live? They talk all those kind of talks. They might tell you something. For when I for see the DDR center for Boya, for be operational the way they, for the do activism, starting with Kawaya Nick and then Clovis and then Beltus Kingsley, Valentine Rado and the rest they come out. No be biscuit. It's not easy. When I countryman the bolo. No be na all thing where we do and where we see them. A lot of work be go on in the background. No be biscuit, I tell you my country people them. And if our countryman we come out from London, go for Cameroon, pass, go right for that DDR center inside Boya. Maybe we'll not even get people them like Clovis. Maybe we wouldn't have. Now, I don't take the opportunity now again. I go down for pay. I not only should for my 5-star hotels the one to stay in for Yaoundé, but come on, go inside the ground zero. Go for Bamenda where the idiots them like Tapang Ivo, Ayabacho Lucas, and this in Kunyam, Paul Nilong, they talk today so now them control ground zero. I will come off and play the next video when I really understand how much they no control nothing on ground zero when I will listen. I go inside Bamenda town. I do live video as I enter Bamenda. I do live as I go for the DDR. I show them the road where they walk. Show them the motor where they inside the number plate. All thing. I tell them say me the king of the black legs are there inside Bamenda. When I say when I control Bamenda, when I can't catch me no. I go I show for the DDR center. I will get discussion with these guys them for 2-3 hours. We'll do another live broadcast as Clovis they talk with them. We come off a day. We go chop soya for Corner Road from Quen. Come on, go for T Junction, go chop pork. Come on, carry me back, and then the next day the idiots they go put some cry-die bomb inside a movement. When I think that they take public transport, a whole Igwe like me, I know they take public transport. Someone I know the worry una civilians them una own mami the way they enter inside a movement. I don't grow past that stage to enter a movement. Okay, una be no wusa una countryman day. Wusa una so-called army be day for can't take me. The whole countryman and countryman junior, they come right inside Bamenda. Una no fit do shit. Una no fit do nothing. Una show for Facebook when I make noise. Paul Nilon where they talk so. It hard for you to go carry the gun for ground zero. It no road for Bamenda. It no road for Kumba. Now only you Amba boy shit no white blast for farm where you know have a carry gun. Paul Nilon no get 10 fingers and 8 fingers and 2 thumbs. It no get 2 legs. It no get head. It do not sleep on top bamboo bed. It do not go offer a banjamic mosquito bite him. It do not go dodge bullet inside farm. Now only you where you door pass in kunyam. Where you get for go carry the gun for die for ye. Idiots. So, for when I countryman for take that trip for go for Bamenda, go talk to these guys, them, it will be very important and very strategic. And a lot of people, they run the message we now, they congratulate, they talk, say, wow, these guys, them, the 3 amigos, them for Bamenda, you know, Zambrota, Joel, and Hamza, they do a fantastic job, even though they don't come live now, only 1 or 2 times. People, they don't already appreciate the work where they do, and because it don't already reverberate, it don't already cause a lot of good results. Like, when I don't see a lot of places, them inside Boya, inside Southwest in general, they don't cool. Nothing really happened for them. And I will come to that because I mean, Paul Nilong will confirm it. Nothing, as far as Amba be concerned, nothing happened in those vicinities, them, in vast chunks of communities, them, for Southwest region. Now, due to some of the relentless effort where we don't put time with sensitization, with Oka Nasri Clovis, with Kawa Yannick, with Beltus, with Kingsley, and the rest of the other guys, the way we don't work with. For trying to get this sensitization message out there. Now, wait that way, it don't make them. A lot of the guys they run, they there for Nigeria, a lot of them they go for Francophone zone, and a bunch of them drop their guns, they there for DDR center. A lot of them, they kumkumize them as well, because we understand that every single ex-combatant, Amba boy, it will drop a gun, it become ex-combatant. A lot of them, they way, we don't get choice, we will get to kumkumize them. That is the reality. And now what that would do? When we get opportunity for give the internet, they kumkumize the fool, kumkumize them. That is it. So now we don't move into the Northwest and we will do exactly the same. When I give we just about 6 to 7 months, maybe we'll do our sensitization inside the Northwest. When I go see the result for ourselves. All the noise where they make an answer. Even Paul Nilong will confirm for us, please don't call. It will confirm in the next video where I go plan for now. When I go here, it will confirm for now. And when I go see the results as placed, as things that go change. A lot more boys will go flock into that DDR center for Bamenda because of the sensitization where we do them. When I go see them. So it's not easy. I be give people them challenge, say, when I go, maybe some person, when I catch up for Facebook complain, say, DDR Center for Bamenda, I need to go live, DDR Center for Bamenda, I need to do this. I be giving a challenge. Say, make you where they complain about DDR Center for Bamenda, go help the guys for DDR Center for Bamenda, maybe they can do activism as well. Buy them a phone, mentor them, coach them, prepare them mentally, psychologically, even financially, for do the activism. Create the platform for them, because in order for them to talk, they need an audience for listen to them, because if you talk by yourself, you'll be Chris man. They need a platform. Do that for them. How many would I be doing? No man, no do them. They wait until now me I come off for London again, go on the ground for Cameroon, come off now, go right for Bamenda. For go help these guys and bring them into the activism. So sometimes the day where it's fine for make complaint, but rather than for just not for the complaint, put actions on the ground. Okay, not just talk by words. Actions speak louder than words. So put the action on the ground. If you want the guys in the DDR Center for do the activism, support them. Provide them with the tools where they need them for do it where you need them for do them. Now all that way would they ask. Not just for Facebook the complaints say DDR Center Bamenda, DDR Center Bamenda. Give them the assistance where they need them. Now all that. Okay, my country, when I listen to this idiot Paul Nilong. Okay, when I listen.
Look, let these boys even come. Please. Let this month of September, beginning 1st of September, let the ground be on fire.
Not yet.
This is what I am passing. This is a message. Let every every day from the 1st of September, let us be hearing explosive everywhere in every counties. In the major LGAs, let us hear explosions. Just put them, let them explode. We'll go wait for how long?
How long?
Even if we have just $10, please let us do something. Now is not the time to hold meetings. Now is the time to fight the war. It's not the time to hold meetings. Now is the time to...
Okay, my contributor them. When I don't hear na Paul Nilong that edit talk, it say make the Amba boy they just go make things they explode. It just like when places they be cold because it talk so because it kumba it don't be cold. The next audio where I go play, in fact I go play the next audio when I listen and then it will make more sense before I can give una the analysis. When I listen.
If you drafted 1,000 and you have given 100, tell them to work with that 100. Tell them to work with that. We need action now. We need action.
They need action.
We need action.
Please don't call.
Fellow Ambassadors, now is not the time to joke again. Security Council will be coming up mid-September. So La République is doing everything possible. La République is doing everything possible. I mean, La République is at her best now to try to normalize things. Go to Afrique 24. Every day they are showing about the DDR center in Bamenda. That same DDR center, they have slaughtered 200 of our children. 200 ambassadors have been killed at the DDR center in Bamenda. 200.
Okay. If it talks say 200 ambassadors, wait. If the boys they be been an ex-combatant, it means that they drop their guns come for DDR center for accept say they been a Cameroonians, not Ambazonians, you wonder foolish international idiot. Where it talk say 200 Ambazonians, 200 of our boys. What do our boys be doing for DDR center? I think so when we talk say no Ambaboni dropping guns. Would they do the picking there? Would they do these idiots then when they call themselves the Ambazonians? Would they show them something? They think that they're there for war. They never see war. Would they show them the real meaning of war? We don't infiltrate all their groups. We don't make them the craze. If you just see Paul Nilong in face, that is the face of frustration. My country people them. It continue now. Listen, it said 200, but nothing name one. But then again, at the end of the day, it talks that no Amba boy need to drop the guns, but 200 Amba boy they drop the gun. Can you imagine? So Paul Nilong, please be consistent. Tell we, are Amba boys dropping their guns or are they not dropping their guns? The 200, were they actually ex-combatants or who were they? And then you try to call them ambassadors. If they be drop their guns, go for DDR center. Means that they accept Cameroon for being one and indivisible. Now listen.
200 of Ambazonians. Now they are telling that 130 are missing. We don't know where 100. Which 100? Where have they gone to?
Exactly. What are their names?
Where have the 130 gone to?
What are their names?
Disappear.
What are their names?
Do you know what it means to say 100? It means when they coming out one after the other, or the group just left. If they want to lie, they don't even. The public don't even know how to lie.
You don't know how to lie.
This is a message we have been telling our boys. Please, if you don't want to fight, just tell your LGA that you are tired. We'll cross you over even any other place. We'll send you, whether it's in Grand One or wherever we want to rehabilitate. It is all right. You have fought, and you are no longer you don't see yourself part of it again. We have the right to protect you. Go and hand yourself over to where is Nambere?
Good. Nambere is
dead people who are living.
Okay. So now you did talk say where is Nambere don't fight for Una as you talk. What's that the respect that we get for the Nambere as person will be the fight for you? You should not for Germany inside climatize as they call them. Now Nambere be carry the gun, mosquito, chuku all kind of thing be the do ye. Now you carry the gun, but can't hear the idiot can't you know for Facebook it the koshi. Beltus, I see you. You don't just join me. Who's how you be there? Amba boys them. When I ex-combatants, the one that is still there for Bush, the one that they don't reintegrate them. When I've been at the stupidest people them forever believe in this kind of kunyam like Paul Nilong in the first place. Just as soon as they compromise you, Amba boy, you become useless to them. As soon as they compromise you, your die body. The only thing they fit do now for use them for do fundraising for themselves. But why were you still there alive? They don't care about you. Time when you die, they use your die body for make fundraising. That is it. You don't get no use But if you get sense, you wise, you drop your guns, you save your life. You go for what better your life, you become their worst enemy. Why? Because they say and say they don't use you for make money anymore. Now the reason that, when I get for understand them, now the reason that they don't use you for make their money anymore. Whether na war draft or na my trip to Boyo, or na my trip to Bamenda, or na my trip to Baribo, or na my trip to Guzang, or na my trip to Fundong, or na whatever trip where they take them, they cannot use you to make money anymore. And now why that way they turn their belly? Now why that way they revex? Say this in Kunyam, they will be full and say they go die for we and for the sake of so-called ambassador, whatever, they begin to wise. They begin to drop their guns now and shackle you. And as they drop their guns, it means that this thing, it die a slow and painful death. But it continue. Now listen.
These are dead people who are living. So please, rise up. If you are a fighter, you want to put down your stick, do not betray your people because they will kill you. All the noise that small, that dirty pig in Boya, in the name of Clovis and Kala, they will end, they will soon end. Are you hearing them again? The noise that they were making, we are this, we are this, we are that, we are that. They suffer the punishment that they will go through.
Okay. It didn't make them as if say something don't happen for Clovis or Kawa or all the other guys. Instead, with the march fire and a march arm, now they could know say DDR Center Bamenda exists because say Joel, they come up, Hamza and Zambrota and the rest of them, they come now the beginning this. Una belego bite go past Paul Nilong, Eric Tato Tapan Eva and the rest of the idiots the way they did for the diaspora. If you hot una, say Amba boy they drop their guns, it pass you for commode. For that Germany, come back for Kumba, can't carry your own gun, it pass you. Why you think say you feel only should for Facebook make noise? Kawa too no fish for Facebook make noise. Clovis too no fish for Facebook make noise. Beltus, Kingsley. What about Joel, Hamza, Zambrota? Then too they no fish for Facebook make noise. It isn't now you over get sense or now you get 3 heads. Now you over know when now only you feel cash for Facebook make noise. No. We too, we don't give our own, we don't build platform, we give them to the ex-combatants so that they get their own voice. And the funniest thing I say, as I see them, when, for example, that live broadcast where Clovis be doing for DDR Center Bamenda, when I live, when I go check them, it don't pass 35,000 views. Eric Tato no fit ever boast of any live broadcast where do it reach 35,000 views. Now lie. If when I live, when I go check them. Yes. The live broadcast where when Nambere be doing for my 17 with Clovis, just 17 minutes long live broadcast where they show for my 17 doing. It don't pass 46,000 views. That live broadcast where they do about 2 months ago. If you don't believe me, it's still there for this page. DDR Cameroon Facebook page will there for day now. Go back, go watch them. You go see them. The views the day for day. Now the impact that way will create them. No be mop. Countryman they just make vibrate, they make mop and noise for Facebook. The impact they on the ground. The guys that they listen now for their friends and where they bush together. The Amba boy they listen now to Nambere, to Clovis, to Beltus, to Kawa, to Joel, to Hamza, to Zambrota. And every day shackles you that they drop their guns. And now why that way their belly they bite, they talk. All man they fight against the DDR process, the DDR center now because the DDR centers and the DDR process it be very effective and it works. And now why that way they don't align all them Paul Nilong and Eric Tato, they don't agree on anything. Except say they must destroy the DDR process. Even do as you may. You know if it destroy them because the way they do with the DDR process and the DDR centers, it be genuine. It be genuine. No mean fake. No mean some manipulation or some propaganda. No. When I see everything, that small live broadcast where Clovis do for that DDR center now only 23 minutes long. 23 minutes live broadcast. I even just go live. Say maybe I catch part of the live the talk where Clovis be talk for his friends and for Bamenda. 23 minutes. It don't pass 35,000. That small live broadcast now be doing for my 17 day year and Clovis 17 minutes where they just for them to do small live broadcast 40-something thousand don't watch them. The small live broadcast where Joel for DDR Center Bamenda he be doing with the 3 amigos them Joel Zambrota and Hamza where they be doing 2 or 3 days ago where they should also they talk for about 2 hours. It don't pass 23,000 live views. Eric Tato, you feel compete? You know if you compete, see this platform where they talk on now 40,000 plus people, they follow him every day. We they reach 2.1 million people a day a month. Now they reach that way with the reach. No be mop. The sensitization, it they work. Okay? We get 1.3 engagements for this page every month. 1.3 million engagements. What are now likes, shares, comments, or any engagement, interaction from the general public. 1.3 million, 1.3 million engagements a month. Over 2.1 million people then. Where would they reach them? One way or the other, the Amba boy, they receive the message. And it works. And now why that way Eric Tato be confirm say, whether you like it or not, my KontriPipo is a force to reckon with. He's an enemy that is strong because of the impact. Eric Tato go to talk for some Amba boy, one look and the next day the boy there for DDR center. And they no fit recruit any more gullible boys and for go die for them anymore. So I play the next video where Paul Nilong a talk today, and then after that I go analyze one or two things before we play the last video where it will go back to Eric Tato, and then it will go sum them up, it will bring them to the fore now when I go understand how the DDR center link up with the DDR centers and the DDR process link up with the war draft and everything. Eric Tato, I go explain that for now. And even one of the reasons why we Paul Nilong we do this live broadcast in the first place. Now because they complain, say there's so places they don't call. Life is return back to normal and they don't want it. Now them be the terrorists. They don't want make peace a return back for our communities. Now the reality that when I listen my KontriPipo, maybe I play for now the next video for Paul Nilong.
Let them just shoot. Let them make noise every Monday in our towns.
When I hear.
Let them just make noise. We want to hear noise.
Noise.
We are not keeping this money. We are not keeping this money for profit. That at the end of the year, let's see how much we saved. We saved $6,000 at the end of the. I was so let me use this big ground. I was flabbergasted when I watched one video. A lady with an orphanage, from an orphanage, made a video. I was telling the people that we left our village. I will not call the village, but those who are from that village will know, who have seen that video. We left our village because things were not really doing well, and there was war in our village. So now things are better and we want to go back. So people have drafted. And somebody is making a video that the village is cold now and it's better after draft.
After draft.
Una she know the work now waiting now. Amazonians. Una waiting with the talk. Say they don't finish draft. They don't enter. Then another time this mommy the talk say one go back with begin for village because things they don't go. And not be propaganda video. It was not a propaganda video. It was a real video. That person, because they had told him in the village that everything has come back to normal.
Exactly.
No village has to be normal now.
No
town has to be normal now. Everything must go fire to fire.
Just yet.
Let these boys just come out, hide somewhere and shoot.
In the air.
Shoot even 20 rounds, pour it in the air. Let the people in that vicinity know that there is war. For how long are we going to sit and na child's play?
Na child's play.
How many have they killed?
Na child's play. So my KontriPipo, when I don't hear the frustration, when I just hear, they don't get them strategy, they just want to hear noise. He said they just want to hear noise. They just want me Amba boy they come out shoot for air, just for disturb people and for make people they fear. That is terrorism. Because they don't get them strategy. They don't get them any capability for take even one SDO, even one gendarmerie. If they make and they go kill some innocent civilian, like Treasure where they kill him for Mezam, like that woman where they kill him for Muyuka, they behead people them, for cause panic for community, for make people feel say there is war in Cameroon. Now their only strategy that then they say they want to get independence. First of all, that strategy, it backfire on them every single day. They need to see them because they cause atrocities and pain. Now, also against their own, foolish international idiots. So now, their only strategy is that they don't do the draft. What are they waiting for? They say, they just make noise. Me, the Amba boy, they just come out for forest, just can't shoot, they run, enter back. Now so they fight war. Say me just can't make noise For it, me joker, shoot 20 rounds in the air, then run enter back inside bush. And then okay, me when I continue begin doing so, things is on Yaoundé man go care. Est-ce que on a intimidate that population where we are going to terrorize them so na Yaoundé man? No. Est-ce que Paul Biya go feel the impact? No. Cameroon, I tell you the reality and say, this Anglophone part of Cameroon, if it remain exactly the way it remain now so for the next 100 years, it no go change nothing for Yaoundé. It no go shake nothing. Even as I talk to you now right now, so Cameroon economy is increasing. It do better than it did one for 2016. Now the reality that even with the coronavirus and everything, yes. So una they punish now una own people them. Una just want go shoot gun for air. Mami we want be carrying us some jama on Jangsa for go sell them. Una make them come out throw them run. So that mean una talk say war day. No war, no day. Cameroon, no day in no war. Nah, shit, no white blast, wonderful international idiots. They make noise. Paul Nilong, where they talk so they for Germany. He passed Paul Nilong for come on for the Germany. Go carry the gun, go shoot for air, then run. Now only you want shit, no white blast, if you go do that one. Why Paul Nilong? Ain't no if you go shoot the gun, he says self, run. Amba boy, how you dull so? Una dolo, honestly, I never ever see a bunch of kunyam like una. Very dull set of idiots. And they really talk say they don't get a strategy. And when they talk say they so, we want to take over the Janamari for a Kondo Titi, or we want to take over, we want to move the DO for the SDO from Bengui, or the SDO for Kumba, or the SDO for Wusai, or the DO for Fundong. No. It talks say, Mona, don't come up for some burning corner, shoot for air, then run. Now war that and then when we talk say comedy revolution, when I think say with the joke, is this not comedy? You yourself talk and then ask when I say, is this not child's play? When I listen, even I think that the joke, when I listen.
Let the people in that vicinity know that there is war. Ambassadors, for how long are we going to sit and we na child's play?
Now child's play. What are we waiting for? It said they don't already draft. Okay, now, it talk about draft. War draft saga has started. I will tell you exactly what we will mean about the war draft and how it interlink with this one. I will let Eric Tato now jump in for explain for we one or two things about the war draft. My country people them, wanna listen.
I'm just going to say, I said it before, that there is nothing in draft. Draft has almost $0. If it has anything that came in, the guys up there, they have used it for their house rents, for their bills, for their that. There is no money. Don't hope on any draft. It's never going to happen. The most that will happen will be people putting fake pictures on Facebook to convince those that get a little $50 and $100 maybe we have bought stuff with our money. It does not exist. And false hope is what must be dismantled in the course of the revolution.
False hope.
The false hope must be completely, absolutely dismantled, and that's what I'm going to do today in under 5 minutes. Call it the $2 billion that has disappeared, or 2 billion CFA, 2 billion anything. It disappeared because it did not actually exist. I warned in good faith that don't go and write figures on Facebook. And for 13 weeks, you people laughed and you thought we were provoking Amazonians. But at the end of the day, we have seen the same so-called activists that have come out, they have started complaining about the draft. The draft is a draft. It was a game because it is a draft. It does not exist. Let me say.
Some are contributing them. When I don't hear that one, Eric Tato, he explain for when I say, the so-called draft was a game. It does not exist. No actual amount of money, it no exist anywhere. He said the only thing if it happen from this so-called war draft, now say they go take fake pictures them for Facebook, can post them for Facebook. For fool, when I say this, so they don't buy guns for Mezam, for Momo, they don't buy guns for Meme and whatever. Say it does not exist. And wait till where they try to fight against now. Now that thing we call themselves false hope. When I don't hear, if Namia be talking, when I remember that idiot, that Bayange fool, we call himself a barrister Ashun or something like that, he be there for my media prime, he begin to make noise for they say, they are drafting. He say, have you seen with the figures? Yes, any idiot, if you woke up, write any figure, say, yes, we don't raise $2 million US for Momo war draft. So what? Any person will write, why end for 2 million? Why not talk say una raise na 77 billion US dollars? Why stop for day? The reality na say, even time when Amazonia be united, they will get one common goal, one purpose. They will get one IG. They will get a focus. They still not be fit, be capable for raise up to 2 million US dollars for a whole year of fundraising. My country people them. They not be fit, be capable for raise 2 million US dollars. These are a bunch of wonderfulish international idiots. Now, since then, we'll get the saga of my trip to Boya, where with the help of our countryman, we don't expose the corruption, the thievery, the mismanagement, and all the nonsense will be happening with my trip to Boya. So now it will not splinter the so-called IG into IG number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. IG the day now. Okay, and then we'll get a Kwanga for that side, you need to agree with the other one. Them. We'll get a Gopsi for that side with Ayabacho, they need to agree with IG. Now they don't splinter themselves into 100 different factions. Them. Any that don't come up from IG now, it can always call them DAC and Amazonian National Army or whatever nonsense they talk about. The A Gopsi, they do their own fundraising where they call them the TTOF or whatever nonsense that they do. They get Changshu Boys to come, Sunday offering, church by church. They get National AK Part 1, National AK Part 2. They get kind fundraising campaigns them. And then on top of that, they get war draft. And then for that war draft alone, they want me when I believe today, so they raise more money than my trip to Boya. Chai! You get to take an expired banger, mix them with expired tramadol for belief the Amba fools their lies. Honestly, you get to be the stupidest stupid man for believe Amba their lies and propaganda. Honestly, because even person will get 2 eye brain cells. If you even get a brain stem, where no get brain cells inside, you can understand that these idiots they lie. Now, Eric Tato can't spell them out for una. Say that draft it been a game. No money, no day inside. Man, first of all, tell una what the draft mean. It means say you the pledge for pay. Person the way they just write the name. Talk say it don't draft $1,000. It means say it don't pledge 1,000. Now different man pledge on your behalf where you no first even get co water got it for drink. And not to talk the facts today, so we then have a corona season. Corona season where there's the whole world they in economic recession. Yes, there's a global economic recession as we speak. Companies that let go of people, they make people redundant. People that they're on furlough, where it means that they're just there for house, they need to work, they need to pay them. People that don't fit pay their mortgages, people that don't fit send picking them for school. So idiots, therefore they talk say they don't do fundraising. And they don't do the biggest fundraising where they don't ever see them on the surface of this earth. And you believe them, you get to be the dollars in Kunyam. In fact, you get to be the stupidest person for believe them. Yes, they feel raise some small money, but I'm not sure say that so-called war draft, they no even fit make even up to 100 US dollars. And 100 US dollars. Now wait that way, Cameroon government is spend them for DDR Center Boya for 1 month. We don't even talk about war fighting, now just DDR Center. Yes. What's when I talk? Okay, so these guys they just make that noise. When I don't hear Paul Nilong talk him, say me the boy they just run, go shoot for corner road, shoot for air, then run enter back inside bush, just for fool people them. Me them think say they so war there for country. Now their strategy they have for get independence. So now what did that way they be doing for 2016, 2017 for drive for poor people them for especially a Yomo jog send them inside bush. Send them inside Nigeria as IDPs. They go for them now they frustrate. For gain international attention. Now their only strategy that they get them because they don't get them no army. They don't get them no weapons. They don't get them no finance. They don't be capable for fight. So now they use now terrorism. Sometimes they talk to me about the key people, they record them. So that they terrorize people with them. But then again, when the video enter on our countryman in hand, we share them. Far and wide, tarnish Amazonia go past. We tarnish the food them. And then now they can't cry today, so why countryman they tarnish we? Why not countryman get the video first? No, me I get them first. Idiot. Was I there when they record them? The person will record them. How do manage come off your hand, can't enter countryman in hand? Because when I first over doll, we don't infiltrate all on our network. When I for YouTube, Facebook, WhatsApp, we they inside, all on our groups them. Go on our doll. Very stupid people them. Now the reality that. So they cry. Say countryman don't infiltrate them. So now some people they think say this, they talk say this, so now the infighting for Amba. How when I think say they get infighting inside Ambazonia? Yes, when a countryman get a part for play, we infiltrate them, we cause infighting amongst them. Yes. How when I think say they even this my trip to Boya Saga, it blow up the way it blow up when a countryman. Yes. Time when they do that so-called financial audit for my trip to Boya. They do financial audit. Me wanna ask me say, now me I be pay the guy who do the financial audit. Now me I be commissioning say me do the financial audit. No, not be me. Oh, honestly, not be me. When I ask Akoi come, I go tell you not them. Commission the guy make you do the financial audit for them. So now, after they do the financial audit, when I ask me, what did they do with the report? The question it be pertinent. What did they do with the report after they do the financial audit? They give the report now only to the cabinet members of the Ambazonia interim government. Yes. Less than 10 people, when they get the audit, Sako Ekome, Brado, Tabenyang, and the other bunch of fools, including Nick Santos. Now they get the audit. Yes. Then when I ask me, say, how me I do manage to get a copy of the audit? That is the question. When I want to know how countryman they get the videos where Amba boy they behead people them, when I ask myself, say, how me I get a copy of the audit for when I so-called my trip to Boya financial audit. Now me I be do the audit. No. The report. When I be give me the report, no. When I give enough to when I cabinet members them. How me I do manage to get them? That is the question. Wonderfulish international idiots. So now I contribute them. So when I don't take this past 1 hour and 14 or 15 minutes, we don't go through a few things, and when I don't see the level of frustration inside Ambazonia, and for all the ex-combatants, and when I first see them now, how much the disarmament commission it be effective, and why that way all man it target them. All man it point your weapons now for target the disarmament commission. For destroying because they don't see and see this. So now one thing that way it go bring an end to this madness. Paul Nilong Tokam say, so woman, it be their way, it run a charity and it don't see and see this. So for your village, no God, not the holla anymore. All man they do it in them, it be peaceful because say the Amba boy they don't drop their guns, they run, or they don't compromise them. Please don't quiet. So the woman now it encourage all the other villagers, they may return them back for village. Paul Nilong no one time. It just want me Amba boy they go shushu gun for air for cause that panic again, send people to the inside bush, and then they can't talk say genocide. But of course, now their only strategy that. Now the only strategy that where they get them. That is it. The only strategy where they get them now for cause panic amongst our population, drive them send them for bush. And then they go cry for international community, say genocide, or whatever nonsense they want to talk about. That is it. They don't get them no other strategy. And as we continue for the Kumkum Massa Amba boys in the go, they use them for make their money. Money they come on from ground zero, they go now for diaspora, kidnapping for ransom, and bank robbery. Now what did they do them? Money they come out from diaspora, come back for ground zero. If you not believe me, when I ask any Amba boy, we still there for bush. When I ask the one the way they don't disarm, where they did for DDR centers. When I ask the one the way they don't really integrate, they go tell Una. Say the strategies, the people that really tell them ho-ha. So when I go broke that bank, move money, send them for we will send Una weapons. No one eye weapon they come back. Now wonderful international idiots. Now thief people them. They call themselves say they've been a never again generation, whatever. Why when I not come for ground, they can't make the never again. The never again, if you only make enough for Germany, for Norway, for South Africa, for Dubai, for Abu Dhabi, for Bahrain, for Indonesia, for China. Why you know if you can't do the never again inside Batibo, inside Fundong? Why you know if you do them for your village, for Nkambe? Why you know if you do them inside Limbe? You only show up for Facebook, they make mob. Why you know if you go inside Cameroon? Like how when I come out for Cameroon a few days ago. Now I did make this live broadcast. I did me back for UK, I did me back for my base. They don't unmask my country people then. So they tire. They say my country people been they start now who Benaki, they say Padia Sanga, they say been a one-eye ninja man that work for Ministry of Communications. They say I've been a military man, they say I've been Bamleki, they say I've been Roger Dayon, they say I've been Widikum man, they say I've been the countryman don't take 100 different faces. If we not to know say when I don't unmask the countryman. When I know your address as when I talk, whether now on ground zero or now for Europe. What una they wait for? Una independence, then a countryman hold am no. Una can't take the independence, no, my country people them. How some people they do so? Only make mob. Eric Tato they cost Sako every day. Ye and Sako the day inside Maryland together. Eric Tato, you get the right to bear arms. You get the right. You want to take out Sako, go take him out. He then only inside Maryland for day with you. No, you when I say when I at war, Sako the whole independence no. Or you feel only send an idiot, the Amba boy them as the door. Me they go commit your crimes and for you. Now only Amba boy know how to carry gun. Eric Tato, you know if he carry gun. Pony long, you know if he carry gun. Carry the gun, come from London, can't find me. Una countryman are they here. Can't find me. Carry the gun, Eric Tato, go for Sako, go find it. Nobody knows outside there, you know a house. You don't go chop a chew for your house, no. That you francophone woman, you don't cook a chew, you chop, no be so. And the funniest thing is that all these idiots, they married a francophone. What are na Sako comment on a Chris Anu them. Even Bo Herbert, they married a francophone. Hi! People they dolo. Very stupid bunch of idiots. Some are contributing them. I don't take too much of our time already. We don't do live now for 1 hour 20 minutes. Where I not even plan for past 1 hour mark, but not just because when I know say when I countryman get a very large mouth and I feel just to talk forever and ever. And this platform will create harm now for the guys and for for DDR centers them so that they can express themselves, share their own opinions, and also do 1 or 2 things them. So I will take this opportunity for thank all the people the way they don't share. Man, see how many shares them we don't get themselves. I check on my contributor them because I want to congratulate all the people them. G-Man Passman, I see you. Top share, we don't get 867 shares. Wow, that is fantastic. 867 shares. It means that so we only need now about 133 shares and we'll get our 1,000 target. For get 133 shares, we need less than 10 people them. Less than 10 people then for match fire. If 10 people they match fire, they share them only 20 times to go past that target. Yes. 10 people they share them 20 times. So you God. You say Kumkum Massa match fire, share them. Match fire 2 for share them. We'll get Cameroon 1 indivisible. I want to thank you for that great work where you did. We'll get Nyango Laura Elinge. You give me political masturbation. We'll get unbeatable Naloa. I thank you so much. Continue for share. Another top sharer for your own. Continue for share. I beg you. We'll get Phil Anderson for here. We'll get Kumkum Massa. Better days ahead. I love you, Petit Frere for Bamenda. I love you so much. Continue for Match Fire for do what we want to do. We'll get better days ahead indeed. Lucas Francesco Sainati. I see you too. Yes, una Match Fire. We'll see Ngumba Marafa. We see Asong Paul, it day here. Home as home. It been a top sharer. I love you too. And I continue match fire. Chakavun cry die. I don't know what I go give you. In fact, you need for inbox me your email address so that I go send you some small sardine oil through email. Make you lick them. You understand no? Oh yes. Yes. We'll get plenty people then for you where they've been a top sharer as they share. G-Man Passman. Big black leg. In fact, G-Man Passman getting a 3 black leg. Yes. I love all una. We'll get Carl Ivo. A day here. We'll get Carl Tapang. A day here. We'll get Julius Udom. We'll get Samidi Diko. It's a Igwe na you a cup of tea that. Yes. It's a, and then we'll get John Dennis. It's a God bless you, my country people. John Dennis, please share. Join inside every Ambazozo WhatsApp group. You match fire inside for the Sheram. Yes. Now so we'll get to the Duam. My country people then. Now so we'll get to the Duam. Today, now Thursday, the 27th of August, 2020. And time now for Cameroon, now 11:21. I want to make all man continue for match fire for Sheram. I get 5 more minutes with my country people then for thank these people the way they take part for this live broadcast. They continue for match fire the Sheram. Emmanuel Zenu, love you. Continue for the Sheram. You've been a top fan and you've been a top sharer as well. We also get who's this one day? Harry Liver. Thank you so much, top fan. We also get Cassidy Manu, top sharer. We also get Samidi Diko. We get El Ozil Ramada. It's a match fire. we'll get Ronnie Vigor plus plus. It say hello Igwe. I see all una, and I want to thank all una where una don't take part one way or the other for the match fire for the share. We don't get now 893 shares. Where it means it is, so if my arithmetic is be correct, we only need now 107. 107. In fact, we need now only 10 people them now for share just 10 times. Yes, we need now 10 people them for share just 10 times. And we'll go match fire, we'll reach that 1,000 target. And by the time when I want to come back tomorrow, at the same time tomorrow, if you come watch this live broadcast after 24 hours, I guarantee when I say when I go see maybe 15, maybe even 20,000 people that don't watch this live broadcast. And I saw with the do forget our own message across. We know they pay. We know the bribe no man. We know the we no get studio and no get Vaseline where I don't rub for mob. Can't she don't the shiny borrow shoe wear them, borrow tie wear them like Nick Santos and Tapang Ivo and all of that madness. No, we're not there for that thing. Wait till we do a bit real, a bit genuine. We've been a real, honest, ordinary human beings them where we see say we get a part for play, for liberate our country from terrorism and for help our brothers know they be poorly educated and manipulated for take chaka from cry that gun fall for bush, and we try our best for help them. So me una match fire for continue for do that. And so una go do am na una own part una fit play am for save una country. El Ozil Ramadan. I see you again. Continue for the share. You never talk say top share for your own. If you never join, make sure say you go join all the Amba WhatsApp groups them, Facebook groups them, you share them inside, so that when you come, you begin to share. You go talk say top share for your own. Simon Ekoli, I see you. A panty, Valentine, a panty. And also we'll get Ndumbe Krugwe, Amba Kwakwa, and the rest where they know their life now. And also when I go can watch them later on. And when I watch them later on, I guarantee say when I go bump up that live broadcast shares to more than 1,000 way it being our target. Thank you plenty my country people them. Before one go, one for give una the Cameroon national anthem once more my country people them.